right, everybody, let's pay attention to Mr. DePaulo. He's got a few important words he's going to throw at you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? All right, are you ready to win some prizes? All right, I need quiet on the set, as we say in show business. Thank you very much. I don't want to bore you with a long speech, but I have to say a few words. That's part of the deal. All right. First of all, I had thought about doing a party for a few years now. It's been a long time since we've done a Christmas party. And the other day, Lauren in the Santa Claus hat in the very back, actually the other day 2 weeks ago, had said, Chris, we should do a get-together at the station. Mr. Scrooge over there, who never wants anything to do with Christmas, started getting on me about doing Secret Santas and wanted to do a Christmas party, just a little get-together at the station. And I said, Lauren, as I complained to him, I said, we're either going to do a real Christmas party or we're not going to do anything. So I said, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. So what do you think? Yeah. All right, and of course, everything at WBLQ and 96.7 The Buzz, it's a team effort. I don't do everything on my own. We have a lot of great people at the radio station. We have a lot of great sponsors, and we have a lot of family here. We have listeners here who won tickets to the party, and we just have a lot of great friends. And it would take me a long time to mention everybody who's here. So I will try to mention a few names, and if I don't mention your name, don't feel left out. You know how I am. You know, I'm going senile at the age of 40, so I'll do the best I can. Starting with this table, we have the sports team, Sports Director Ken Collins, and Sports Open Mike. At this table, we have Tony J. from the Sunday Jazz Brunch. That's his wife, Linda. That's Tommy Stafford, who will be returning to the Time Machine soon. Bill Quirk owns Seaside Pharmacy. And Bill's a great guy. You should go visit him over there in Dunn's Corners. He sponsors Tony J's Sunday Jazz Brunch. Over here at this table, we have our radio station astrologist, Debbie Fox, and her husband. Middays 10 to 3 on 96.7 The Buzz, and great board tech for WBLQ, Carissa Carlson and her significant other. From Central Auto Group, your #1 buying destination, exit 87, I-395 in Plainfield. I think I've said that a few times. We have Ed Joyner and his lovely wife over there. And at this table, we have a couple of people. We have Marie, who's the significant other of Ron Carson, who works for every single radio station in this market, including mine. And we have a couple of listeners that won some tickets to this party. She goes by the name Kate Chaos and her significant other over there. At this table, she has a long list of titles. I went to high school with her. I love her. She's a great person. She's at North End Suds. Stacy, I don't even know your last name now. What is it, Stacy? Okay, there you go. Stacy and Aiden. We have Suzanne Giorno. If you want investigating done when it comes to, fraud and things like that, she's the woman to call. Suzanne, a very good friend of the radio station. From 96.7 The Buzz, and also from WBLQ Live Remotes, it's Drea J. and her significant other, Johnny Mack. From 96.7 The Buzz, and also our brand new account executive who really cleans up nicely. He looks like all casual now. You should see him in a suit, ladies. It's Damian Rufo over there with his friends. I don't know their names, but good job, Damian. And over here, we have a couple of more people. You want to identify yourselves? Are you party crashers? Well, it's Lefty Aldrich. Hey, Lefty. He's from the Loose Out Lefty and Doc Sports Report. At this table over here, everybody knows him. He ran for town council. He's part of the Wilcox East Neighborhood Association. Great guy, Jean Garnier, with his wife over there. A very good friend of mine for many years. Used to host Speak Out with Greg Longo on WBLQ. It's Jen Stitch. A lot of people know Reverend Joshua McClure from the Pleasant Street Baptist Church. Well, he was here earlier. He had to leave, but that's his lovely daughter and granddaughter over there. Standing over there in the corner from, well, he's done many things in radio. Right now, he owns a seafood haven, the Squamish Business Association. What are you, Bobby? Secretary? Yes. Secretary. Bob Barber. At this table, a lovely lady who I've known for many years, the one and only Maggie Zappacosta and family. Big help to the radio station, great friend. If you ever want to fly to Block Island, this is the guy to call. It's Bill Bendocas from New England Airlines with his lovely lady, Lori. And the guy who's back at the station behind the scenes most of the time, can't do things without him. Great guy, runs the board for all the sports shows, his title, his music director. I could go on and on. He's the smartest guy at the radio station, Brian Eugene Sullivan. And hiding behind the little entryway over there, we have Mark Sullivan. We already mentioned Lauren. We have our executive director of the Greater Westerly Pawcatuck Area Chamber of Commerce, Lisa Kanicki. We have the guy who is separated at birth, who I love, and I'm very honest, I'm not gay, I'm not, but we hug each other all the time, and I gotta say, he's been a big help. We met each other years ago, 1991. It was at the old Greg Seafood at Dunn's Corners. We sold for competing radio stations, and I heard him on the old 99.3 WBLQ, and I was working for 102.7. I thought he was the short, fat, old Italian guy, and we met, and he pointed at me and he said, "You're Chris DiPaolo," and I said, "You're Steve Conti." We both drove Caprice Classics at the time, and Steve, I've known you for 22 years. You've been a big help, and you're like my brother, so love you, Steve. I'm going to do that hug right now. All right.
Love it.
Now, we have some more radio celebrities here. Drinking the water way down there, not alcohol, but water. You've heard him on B101. You've heard him on Cool 101, back when it was an oldie station. The one and only Tom St. John. And way down yonder, hiding there, we've got the one and only King of Jazz, who still has a place at WBLQ. We're just going to find a new spot for him, but he's the guy that knows big band jazz and swing inside and out. The one and only Steve Bianchi. And way down beyond Steve, I don't know if he was sitting at the sports table at the time. Oh, no, he's not. That's our chief engineer for many years. And he's kind of like in an honorary position now. A very good friend of mine, has kept me in line for many years. The one and only Vinny Buono. And at the bar, we've got from Sunday night 6 to 7, Greg Longo, Speak Out. From my favorite program, all day Saturday, if you ever tune into WBLQ, we run reverb and jingles and all that stuff. The one and only Joe Tasca. We have Officer Jamie Campbell of the Westerly Police Department and his lovely wife, Rosaria. And you know what? If it weren't for me, they never would have met. So congratulations. Turn that reverb off. And I already mentioned Bob, there's Lauren, there's Jay Pellegrino, Alyssa Moody over there. That's Alyssa Moody, she does news on the weekends, and she's Allie on 96.7 The Buzz. That's the last one. Now we're going to get to the raffle. All right, we're going to start off with a bunch of bottles of wine, which are given to us by Frank and Donna Selico. I think they left from the wine store, Warehouse Beer, Wine, and Liquors. So we're going to start pulling tickets. Get your tickets out. Draw a ticket. This is Christine Zappacosta. She's Vanna White for the evening here. All right, moving right along. We have ticket number 511708. 511708. That'd be Alyssa. Pay attention, Alyssa. There you go. Just go up and get a bottle of wine. You want a bottle of wine. All right, let's get another bottle of wine. All right, next we have, no name written on the back, so I'll say the number. 511816. Bob Barber, congratulations. Go get your bottle of wine.